I'm gonna flip the camera in a few minutes just to give an example and demonstration on a few methods and tips how we properly wash a truck. Um, so what I'm gonna be showing you is just my tips, my methods, and my skills on how I wash a truck and how you can properly remove stains, and so much forward. So I'm gonna flip the camera and we're gonna get ready to wash. I just wanted to show you, my name is Brian from Wash One Touch Detailing. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Drop a comment if you feel like it. Like the video and become part of our family. So here we go. We're gonna flip the camera and we're gonna show you guys how to properly wash a truck. Okay. So your first step I would recommend doing is pre-washing your truck. Um, by pre-washing your truck, I'm gonna flip the camera again. By pre-washing your truck, that's gonna remove any contamination, any light debris, dust, pollen, bugs. So you wanna properly pre-wash your vehicle. All right. So we're gonna start with that. Don't mind the camera's gonna be moving around a little bit. Get my cord. Close the door on you for a little bit. And we're pre-washing. So right now I start with the tires. You can see the dirt and debris coming off. This is no soap, no agitation. Simply by just using water and pressure. Okay? This is a clean truck, so it doesn't need much. It's a very, very clean truck. I get the windows so I can try to remove as much bugs, debris as possible. I hit all the windows. I definitely get inside the wheel well. As you can see, removing a bunch of dirt, a bunch of debris. You can see that actually just falling off. So we make it simple as possible, guys. So when it's time to wash, we don't have to put in so much effort. I do the mirrors so we can remove the bugs. A lot of the bugs get on the mirrors, so we get the mirrors. Okay? We come around, we start doing the doors. Make sure all the doors are properly removed. See, I don't know if you guys can see, but there are little spots here. I just touched one. It's another one here, right? It's a spot here, so when I touch it, it's gonna remove. It's gone. So that's what I'm simply doing by just using the power. If you see here's a bunch of dirt. So, right, this is what the pre-wash is doing. You can also use this to degrease your vehicles. This is a newer truck that does not need degreasing, but you can also use this to degrease, to remove grease that's heavily greased from an older truck. This truck is extremely new, so you won't see much grease coming out of this truck here. So here you go. Check out these wheels, right? The wheels are filled with oil. It's filled with dirt. It's filled with grime. So this is why you want to pre-wash. So I'm gonna pre-wash this, and then also when we're soaping the vehicle, we go back ahead and wash the rims again, and then once we're done with the final wash, we go back ahead and wipe the inside of the wheels again, and that also removes debris. So you're cleaning the wheels the rims 3 times. Sometimes you may need 4, but 3 steps to clean the wheels. Let me flip the camera, sorry, so you guys can see all the debris coming off. Check that out. Want to make sure you get, look at that. Want to make sure you get all up in there. All right? Flip the camera. Some may ask, why am I using this tip? This tip is from Ryobi. It's called a turbo. When you see them, lightly do it. When you see it, it has a little spin to it, right? Check that out. Has a little spin to it. That help knocks off more dirt. I have the orange tip that I use as well. But when you put this in, I'm gonna put it in to give you guys an example. putting the tip in. When you put this in, it's not as much pressure and knocking off as much dirt as the turbo would do. So check this out, flip the camera here. Still good cleaning, still has pressure, but not as much pressure as the turbo, if that makes sense. So I use that, and then I use my orange tip to go ahead and wash off the soap as a rinse off, all right? We're spending time. I have time to play. I don't want to spend as much time trying to knock off dirt with this pre-wash when I can do it much faster with my tip here, okay? So I'm gonna go back and change it. So I'm changing my tip back so we can finish the pre-wash. We're on a time base, guys. Yes, we're trying to do everything by the book. We want everything to look super, super pretty. We're gonna get everything to look super, super pretty, but we also want to be on a time crunch. We want to be able to do this thing in a timely manner, especially when you have other appointments lined up. Even if you don't have other appointments lined up, you want to look at this as an hourly pay. Get paid by the hour. You move, the faster you move, the more money you make. So that's why it's important to have the proper tools, the proper equipment. That way you don't have to spend all day trying to remove something because you don't have the proper tools, okay? Sometimes my guy's inside there, I'm not gonna open it, but sometimes I open up the door, clean the door jambs, but my guy is in there cleaning the inside. So I'm gonna move it along on the outside and pre-wash the next side so we can get ready to foam this thing up and get out of here, okay? So give me a second, my wires are getting tangled. This is a truck, so I can't put no line slips in here to make my line move a little bit closer. It's a plow truck. There's nothing gonna help your line from not moving right there. You can't put nothing there for that. So you just have to simply move your cord. Give me a second. So my guy's inside there. So now I'm gonna work from back to front. On the driver's side, I work from front to back. Now I'm gonna work from back to front. Okay? You always wanna come back. I already did this backside, correct? I already did this backside. So you always wanna do more than half of the vehicle. So even though I washed it, I'm still gonna spray here and work here because I'm doing more than half of the vehicle. We do 60%. You know, you don't just do 50, you do 60. That way you get an even 120. Let me flip the camera. That way you get so we do a demonstration. So we have here, truck, hold on. So we have here a truck. So let's say this is 50%, this line here, 50%, right? You don't just wash the 50. You always come over and do here about 60, okay? So you wash this complete area, 60%. Come here, 60%, okay? And that way, that gives you an equal 120%, and you didn't miss nothing. This is just a pre-wash. This is not actually the full wash. This is just the pre-wash, guys. But we're just rinsing the truck off, removing debris. So when we do have the soap, check out this wheels now. I want you guys to see this. Okay. I'm gonna come back to the wheels. Give me a second. Let me just get everything going here. All right. Now let me show you guys the wheels. Check out these wheels. These wheels are damaged, and this is why you do 3 steps. So you do your pre-wash. When you foam the soap, when you foam the truck up with soap, you wash the rims again. That gets any extra damage, and then when the vehicle is actually dry and you're applying your applicator, your tire shine applicator, or your applicator's already applied, you go back in and clean your wheels again. All right. Look at that. Instantly, guys. Instantly, guys. Instantly. And this is why I use my turbo. It's so much quicker, so much faster. I don't have to play around with it. All right? Knocks off so much dirt in a timely fashion, man. I don't have time to play around. I have other work, so you want to get things done. All right, move it along. Knock all that dirt off there. Yeah, this one been through some stuff, guys. Give it a little bit extra timing on this rail. See, okay, let's flip the camera back. I normally don't put stuff on rims for these newer trucks, but this particular rim is a little bit dirty. It needs a little bit of extra agitation. Almost ready. I could throw this on there. My man got the inside done, right? Inside is done. Yo, you know how to do the interior? Remember how you did the interior with the shine?
With the shine?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't do that yet.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to clean this
So
up.
I figure I gotta go because the shit. I gotta go back and check the inside window because some got on. With the plastic to paint, I mean for the window.
Yeah.
They still had to do went up there, son.
Okay.
So quick. Got inside is like 12. So I had to go back inside anyway.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shit moving quick though.
Gotta go for it.
Shit moving quick. Yeah, the when you do the gun, just connect the air hose and just spray that shit lightly and just wipe it down. So all right, I ain't get to show you guys, but like this side, he's not on this side. So this is why I clean the inside of the door jambs. And I'll do that right now before he comes back and start cleaning that. So that will be done, guys, okay? So inside the door jambs is done on this door. I may have to go back on the other side. I'm not sure, but my partner is doing that right now. So I may have to go back to the other side and take care of that. I'll tell you in a few minutes. But back to the wheel. Oh, you guys are already looking. I'm sorry. So back to the wheel. I had to spray some degreaser in there. What's that? No. It's the other one. Right behind it. Yep. That one. So we sprayed some degreaser to knock off some more of that stuff. Look at that. Again, I barely even had to touch this rim. All right? Barely had to even touch this rim. Actually, I didn't have to touch it. You can get a little bit more. All right, that's good. That's good on that, okay? That's good on that. So now, we're gonna walk. Spray all the side here. Just a pre-wash. Of course, you want to spray the back of the vehicle. The back. Remove all these debris. Try to spray underneath here, the sides. All under here, you try to spray, okay? The door, I did not touch it, so we're gonna touch the door now. Look at this spider, guys. Feel sorry for him. All right, so boom. We start moving along. Spider guy's gone. Get all this dirt out of here. This is so we can wash. This is also we can wash. I'm also filling up the water at the same time. I'm gonna show you guys in a second too. Hold on. Clean my rims here. Inside of the wheel wells, guys. And we just move it along. Same thing, we move it along. Now we go back to the hood, under the hood. All the engine compartments, right? Inside of the fenders. All right? And then we do the front of the hood, which is called the bonnet or the hood, whatever you guys feel comfortable calling it. Spray all the dirt off of here. Let me give you guys an example. Spray all the dirt off of here, guys. try to clean the plow up a little bit. It's gonna get back dirty, but I try to like spray any dust off of it. Try to clean it up just a little bit. You can't tell the difference, you know. Part of the truck, so you want to kind of clean it up a little bit. I don't go too much, but so let me make sure I get all the debris before I show you the next step, guys. Hold on. Let me make sure I got everything before we move to the next step. Even getting the inside of the wheel. Check that out. Inside of the ribs. And this is where your degreasing comes in. So it was a bunch of grease here, and she just removed it. Your mirrors, guys, that removes bugs. You don't have to go up there and scrub it later. Oh, your front windshield, again, bugs. These are my steps, guys. You can do it differently, but these are my steps that I do to help me get through my process very quickly. All right, so I'm back to my foam cannon, right? My same gun that I have, only thing I do is I remove my tip. I move my tip off. Obviously, I gotta remove my top. 1 second, guys. I already have my soap in there already, so all I gotta do is just fill up my water for my soap so we can start washing, guys. Simple as that. I let it overflow a little bit so I can get all the way to the top. If you can see, the line is to the top. So sometimes it's just foam. So we put this back in there, screw this back on tightly. And I do my trucks. Give me 1 second. Let me tighten this on, then I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, all right. Here we go. So when I'm washing, I do my stuff in steps. This back of the truck is not too bad, but I usually do the back by itself. I do the whole side of the truck by itself. And I do the front hood and the bonnet by itself. So I break the truck up into 3 sections when I'm washing. That way I don't overwhelm myself or get too much work done, right? So also, what you need for this particular job is, it's a truck, you don't want to use a hand mitt. I have a brush. Some trucks you may need ladders, but I have a brush that I use, okay? So I'm gonna actually find a place to place the phone so you guys can watch me work. That's what I'm gonna actually do now. I'll say here's a good spot that's safe. I'm gonna place the phone here so you guys can watch me work. So what I'm gonna do is now foam the truck and actually wash the truck as well. Video record, I'm done editing. Right. Love it. I don't know how to play this, but sometimes you might have these windows that like you just ran. Always where you touch it. Yeah, so then you don't that, you start doing the windows. Outside. Alright. So quick delay. I'm just waiting on my guy to finish the interior so I can wash this side of the truck. So once he's done with that, I will start foaming and washing. So just give me 1 minute, bear with me. So while my partner's there, I decided I'd come here and talk to you for a second. So since he's that side kind of delaying me a little bit, right? It's not really delaying me because he's cleaning that side. So what I'm doing, don't mind me, I'm kneeling down. But so what I'm doing is just hitting everything that I possibly could have missed. Underneath the bed of the truck, underneath the hood, the wheel wells again, the doors, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying everything that I could have possibly missed. That way it's no problems when I go to wash or anything like that. And it just makes it so much easier, all right? So right now he's inside of the truck. I'm gonna close that door and we're gonna start washing the side. It's gonna take me about maybe 15 minutes. And then also, like I told you guys, you'll see me in the video. I'm gonna change my tip after I foam because when it's time to wash, I don't want to use my tornado. It's too much pressure. All it's gonna do is make everything more soapy. I want to rinse the soap off quickly as possible. supposed to wash the truck, but he came and helped me. But so the issue I have now I'm having nothing crazy. It's supposed to spread in a way where let's see if I can get it adjusted. It's supposed to spread in a way where it's foaming, not just spraying. So that's what I'm going to adjust now, and that's what you're seeing me doing, guys. All right, that's what I wanted. That shit soaked. I'm about to start washing that shit. I ain't gonna come to help, man. All right.
What you said, Rob?
Yeah, of course. Like that. Head to the hood, other side. All them touch-ups in, tires on. Huh? Nah, not yet. That should be, it be too like hard to do that. Not hard, but like you see how that shit is, that keeps dry up. That's why I was kind of like overwhelmed. Yeah, that's good. You can tell this nigga sick, man. Yeah. My man just gave me a perfect reason why I don't foam the whole truck and why I work in sections, because we're working with the sun also. So you don't want to start foaming up the whole truck and then you start having water spots, soap spots all through your truck. So that's why I work in sections, and then we'll come back and do the hood and then do the other side. I be going it sometimes, but I don't go there. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm out of pocket wash the truck. Yeah. Man, so I'm like, let me do it, man. Then the next one, boom, we got the car now. I show them how to properly do it, interior detail. You know what I'm saying? But before you know it, man, this motherfucker. Yeah. Then you actually start drinking. Yeah, after this, man, one. I'm trying to get the kid by a certain time. So I told him I was like, probably 1 or 2. I mean, well, we just hurt. I don't know how bad it is. I think it's hard to see. I think they bought an Acura, the RLX, boosted. Oh, picky though. He's picky. Yeah, young nigga, he's picky. Yeah. I can't think of that thing. Like, yo, my shit still look like this. I thought fucking with her for a second. I'm like, nigga, you football, girl. So he actually doing huh? He actually doing Yeah. He's cool though, but I'm like, come on, man. Like, damn. back. Get on that thing all that.
It looks like a lot. It looks like a lot.
It's not that bad, bro. Alright, this is good, man. It ain't that bad.
I got to see the first-hand experience. I'm seeing what it's really.
Right. Alright, guys. So, let me grab my phone cannon. Shit. Excuse my language. So now we move into the next part of the truck with the washing. We're going to wash the hood. Our foam canning this up. Normally I wash it, but I got my help today. My guy's washing it for me. So we foam it, boom. Foam it down. I try to do like 0.5%, man. I don't try to go crazy. Want me to do the whole hood? See, look. I'm by myself, I work differently. So see, he's here with me. Watch your face, bro. See, he worked with me, so I get to do the whole hood this time, which I normally only get to do. I usually do half. I'm gonna place this here. It might be a little noisy because the generator's running. 1 second, guys. Here, I need to add a little bit more water, guys. More soap foam cannon. All right, flip the camera. So, as he's washing that off, I spray off the Access soap, some overspray. We already cleaned this area. Spray that off so I can move towards the area where we are actually washing. We already did all this stuff here, so I spray that off. You want to work with the water too. You don't want to work against the water. Work with the water. You don't want the water wetting you up. You all wet all day. Work with the water. Everybody should be leaving home dry. Work with the water. My partner's over there. I'm washing. I'm still not able to get him wet. So just find out obstacles, how to move your gun where everybody stays dry, man. Spray off any extra soap you guys want to do. Spray off everything. He's already washing that stuff as well. You don't gotta worry about the plow. Spray this off, man. Spray it off. Spray off the Access. Anything extra, spray it off. Alright, spray this stuff off and then we keep moving along, guys. Almost done with this truck here. been 35 minutes. He's been on the inside, been on the outside. But if you equal it out, it takes about an hour and 30 to wash this truck properly with 2 guys. By myself, I want to say about 2 hours, sometimes 2.5. Okay? It's a brand new truck, so it doesn't need extreme detailing like that. Okay? It's a brand new truck. It's not filled with filth. It's not filled with a bunch of grease. These are brand new trucks. And to be honest with you, let me flip the camera. To be honest with you, these trucks, you can't really apply chemicals to it because it's so new. So you have to be extra safe with these things. You can throw this in the back. All right. So boom. The passenger side is done. The hood and the bonnet is done. Now we're gonna do the driver's side, and the whole complete truck, and the back of the truck is done. So we do the driver's side, and the whole complete truck will be done. And then what left to do is just go over our work and tire shine. That's it. That'll be the only thing left to do. Flip the camera, show you guys the foam action. Get the tires, the wheels, the rims, the windows, the doors, the mirrors, you name it. You want everything completely foamed up. Pretty much lubricating everything so all the dirt and the grime can come off a lot easier. You're not scratching up the surfaces. You get the body of the truck, dump of the truck, whatever you want to call this. The body, the dump, the bed. So many names you can call this thing here. It's foaming. Everything foam. You want this thing completely heavily foamed as much as possible. I'm working with one hand, guys. I don't have a GoPro or anything like that, so excuse me. Again, if you guys are not following the channel, please follow the channel, subscribe, like, comment. Appreciate it, guys. That's good. I ain't gonna go too crazy. That's good right there, you know what I mean? Yeah, please, guys, if you don't mind, please comment. Drop a comment, subscribe, follow the page for more work. We do interviews on our podcast as well. I'm looking for my orange tip now, which I placed somewhere. I don't remember where I placed it. I usually put it in my back pocket, guys, but oh, look, my boy got it. See? Let me get that. All right, boom. So I usually have it in my back pocket. Boom, boom. He had it real fast. So then we spray them off. Instead of waiting for me, instead of me waiting for him to be done washing, I could already start spraying this off without getting him wet as well. Working with a time factor, you don't have to try to kill time a little bit. Right? All right, I'm a little bit too ahead, so I'll come this way and I will do the bonnet. That way, anything I miss, soap that I didn't catch, I will catch now while he's catching up there. Remove any extra soap that I can't see. You don't want no soap spots. You want all the soap removed. All soap removed, all right? We're removing the soap off. As you can see, removing all the soap. And you guys can see I'm using my orange tip, not the green tip for this one. spray all the soap off. It's a lot of soap, so give me a minute. It's a lot of soap, guys. Give me a second here. Let me put the camera back. A lot of soap. Want to make sure you remove all the soap off properly. Make sure you remove all the soap off. Huh? I got you. There you go. Let me switch hands here. A little tired. You got a lot of pressure. Hands get tired quickly. And just remove all the soap, guys. That's it. Just remove all the soap. This is a truck. There's no need to do any extra drying. Sometimes on a black truck or a red truck, you have to just dry a little bit, but the sun would dry this truck completely on its own. No need to go ahead and tower dry or microfiber dry. No need to chamois dry or anything like that. Just let the sun dry the truck alone, and that's how the truck gets dried. It's a truck, guys. A work truck. It's not a car. It's not a personal car. It's a work truck. Yes, it's a brand new truck, but the minute it leaves the lot, it's going to start working. The minute it leaves this lot here, it's going to start working. I get underneath here, all underneath the carriage. Get all the soap, okay? Get the wheels again, underneath the fender. Spray all this stuff, guys. All right? Clean the wheels out, what we just did. Remember, we're gonna go back and clean it again, and this is why we're gonna go back and clean it again. If I take my rag, I can't do it now, but here, it's dirty and I can't show you guys now, but when I clean it again, you're gonna say, wow, it's a complete difference. So I'm trying to just remove much soap, which I'm doing a good job at, as I can see. Removing all the soap here. Almost done with that. Whoa. Almost done removing all the soap, guys. And while you're removing, you just want to check areas that you hit already and make sure everything is completely removed. You don't want no water or soap spots. You don't want, hold on. Yeah, you don't want no water or soap spots, guys. So you want to just remove everything. Even, remember, we're not drying it down. We're not waxing, none of that stuff. So you want everything to dry without staining or spotting. It's a brand new truck. You don't want no spots on these stuff. Yep, so that's it for the washing, guys. So that's it for the washing. The next step I would do is obviously put my equipment away because I don't need any of this stuff no more. Only thing I would need is my air gun to apply the tire shine, which I will show you guys how I do that. I walk it through the truck and I see soap spots. That's what I check for before I even have to put anything away, because you don't want to put this stuff away and then have to pull your stuff back out. So just make sure that all your soap is completely gone. That's number one before you start moving on to the next step. Make sure everything is completely gone, all the soap. You shouldn't be done washing, equipment put away, and you're like, oh crap, I see soap. Shouldn't be doing that, okay? Takes an extra 2 minutes, extra 5 minutes, just to remove whatever soap it is. Go ahead and do that. You promise me, I promise you, you will get a way better result. Your customer will be completely happy because there's no spots, there's no stain, and you took the extra step to remove something that you've seen and you knew that it will cause possible damage. Trust me, that goes a long way. A long way. They see that stuff. Behind me is windows everywhere. You think they're not watching me? It's cameras. You think they're not watching me? It goes a long way, guys. Remember, it's cameras everywhere. People are watching you everywhere. You want to look professional at all times. You don't want to cut corners. And if you do want to cut corners, don't make it obvious to where a customer can see and notice about what you're doing on cutting your corners. Okay? So, give me a second, guys. I'm going to put my my water away. and get this thing going. Give me a second, guys. Release, drain the water, throw in the water, so you push the trigger, release the water. My van is a work van, so don't mind me. I'm gonna show you my setup real fast, my rails. I have my stuff on the rail. All I have to do is pull it. My airline's on the rail. My vacuum hose, everything is on the rail. Don't mind my mess in my van, I am working out of this thing. So it is a little bit of a mess. Okay, that's done, guys. I wind up 50 feet in a matter of seconds. All right? I was filling up my water. So this is how I fill up my water from here. Okay? I'm disconnecting that because I no longer need that. I already filled up enough water for the day. I'm simply just putting away stuff that I won't need for the detail. I don't need none of this stuff right now currently. All this stuff I don't need. Okay? I like to make my stuff easy as possible so when it's time to leave, all I have to do is just leave. I don't have to do any extra steps. I can just leave. You had the green tip that was on the ground?
The yellow one is over there.
All right. All right. So all my packing is done. Okay? I completely packed everything up. Now, what's left for me to do now is move on to the next step, which is me getting a rag or two. I get one rag or two rags, right? And remember I said the steps about the wheels. Here's your final step about the wheels. Got some water in there, don't worry about that. That's gonna help you. Don't worry about the water. So you take that, get the water out of there. I'm probably gonna need two hands for this. Let me see if I can put my phone up here for a second, guys, while I do this. I'm gonna flip the camera on. It's a little difficult. We're inside of a wheel, guys. We're inside of a wheel right now. Hold on. All right. So I squeezed out my rag. I flipped the camera again. Squeezed out my rag with all the excess water. Now it's nice and damp. That's why I say you need the water. It's nice and damp. And you go ahead and just wipe. I use that water to help me. Just wipe. You can see here, stuff just easily comes off. All the dirt, all the grime. And it's done. Simply like that. I come in here, some stuff I see here on the sides. I don't know if you guys can see that on the sides here. So just come in and just clean it a little bit, nothing much. But simply, we're done. That rim is over with. If you want to get a little extra with it, on the outside, you can wipe a little bit. This stuff here I can see. I don't really have to because it's a work truck. It's going to get dirty. But demonstration purposes. Next wheel, same thing. Okay, this is how you move it along. That's how you move along, okay? I'm just cleaning all the spokes, clean everything, clean all the stuff there. Check that out. Clean and clean, all right? So stainless steel, for some reason, I like to wipe up all the excess water. This is part of my next step. I'm on this side already. I'm not gonna go to the other side and bounce back and forth. I'm here, squeeze it out, wipe it out, all right? Give me a second. I'll show you the finishing look once it's done. I had to find somewhere to place my phone again. Squeeze. That's why I have more than one rag. Okay? And what I do is just wipe. You'll see the final look. Gives a complete better look. Now, the sun will dry that in a couple more seconds, but check that out opposed to being wet. So these are steps that you can use to put in your method of cleaning a truck without making your process extremely hard. Mind you guys, these are my methods. The way I'm doing things, you guys can change it up, add to it. I don't know what this is, but check that out. There you go. All right, so we're gonna go to the next side. Well, sorry, before I go to the next side, I like to do stuff like this here. That's just me, because it gets all the debris from the back too as well. Hold on here. It gets any extra debris that you can't see just by wiping it simply. And most of the time, 90% of that stuff comes right off. Gives your truck a nice clean look. Same thing as the door, use the same rag. Same thing as the door, use the same rag and wipe. And this gets anything that the brush didn't was able to clean. Simply like under the mirror, the brush can't hit that, so you just take your rag and just wipe. You know? It's nothing that's supposed to take you another hour. This should take you maybe 3 minutes to 5 minutes the most. Just running through the truck. I call this touch-ups. Just touching up the truck, touching up things that you missed with the brush, and just going over stuff that you don't miss, and it doesn't look bad when your customer sees it. It's just touch-ups. That's what I call touch-ups. Okay? And I'm already on this side, so it doesn't make no sense cleaning the wheels. Coming back to this side. Clean the wheels, come back to this side, and then coming back, start cleaning the body. I'm already here. Clean the body while you're right here. Okay? That's how you work faster. That's how you work smarter. Didn't really want to make this video that long, but it's good information that I'm giving you guys. So even the bumper, guys, that new finisher I just gave it, check out this piece here. I stopped here. All right, look at that. Gives it a nice new look just by wiping with your damp cloth. You don't have to spray any wax or anything like that. With your simply damp coffee. These are brand new trucks. You don't want to be applying a whole bunch of chemical in there, as I stated before. Okay? Sometimes less is more. Just clean this as much as possible. Damn, I dropped my rag, guys. And not all the time it's gonna be easy. You're gonna have to sometimes get up there and climb up there and do little obstacles and find out ways to clean things. It's not gonna always be easy where you can just simply wipe it. You gotta twist your body in some places and find your place to place things on, man. It's crazy. So it ain't gonna be easy all the time. All right. I think this side is good. I'm wiping the body, even the body sometimes, and like I say, you don't have to do this all the time, but certain things shows. So I didn't do it. It would look crazy. And we're done with the truck. So me taking extra 5 minutes just to wipe certain things doesn't matter. Only my next step is just to apply tire shine. My partner's already cleaning the windows. So my next step is just to apply tire shine. Yeah, guys. So this is my method on properly cleaning the truck. We're hitting an hour here on the live. I'm gonna end the video here. Any tips that I can give you, you can drop a comment. If this video was helpful, please drop a comment. If you like the video, you like the content, please drop a comment. Please subscribe. Please like, hit the notification button, and let me know if this content is good for you guys. I appreciate it, and thanks for tuning in. Thank you.